I'm a brewhead!
There we got 4 gallons of mashing water. It's sitting at about 185 to 190 degrees, and I need it to come down to about 174. Of course, we gotta have a beverage. Drinking some Butchie Smooth. We got our grains milled, nutrient, gypsum, and calcium chloride added because of the distilled water. And of course we gotta fire up the Barbie, and we're gonna do a few pieces. There's actually 3. Oh, a few pieces of corn and hot dog or something. We got Mr. Buddy. Say hello, Mr. Buddy. Can you say hello? Say hello. No? That's okay. He's still camera shy. Where'd your bro go? Oh, there he is. Scavenging. What's going on, Sparky? Sparky! I think he's got hearing issues. Of course, it could be selective. There he is. Oh, look at this pretty boy. Yeah, so what are we doing? Is that gonna come through? Not so much. Butchie Smooth. And what are we brewing today? We're brewing Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. Going with 5.5 gallon batch. 10 pounds of 2-row, pound of Crystal 40, pound of carapils, and 3/4 a pound of white wheat malts. So it gives us a total of 12 3/4 grain. We'll have 1.59 grain absorption. That's gallons, water loss. So we'll do a 4 gallon plus 1.5 cups mash. We'll do a 1 gallon mash out and a 3.5 gallon sparge, which will give us 7 into the kettle. Looking at a target gravity, this is before adding the bourbon, of 1059, 19.2 IBU, and should be around 8.2 SRM. We're looking at, I'm going to do modify it a little bit as far as the hop schedule. The original was 1 1/4 ounces of Kent Goldings for 60. I'm going to do 1 ounce of Kent Goldings for the first wort hop, which will end up being, plus, and then I do a 90-minute boil. And then a 1/2 ounce of Fuggles at 5. It's the old Sonoma yeast. Looks like our coals are ready to be dumped. Gotta chow. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Alright, the mash water is actually at 168. The recipe I found says the mash at 150. I usually like to do 158. So So I'm thinking with 168 we'll end up probably about 154. The pour! Here's my Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. It's been aged on American oak, toasted. The oak cubes were soaked. That was the pour! Can't do it again! It's all done! I only have one! I added 1 ounce of American medium toast. Medium toast! I like bread! I guess it actually helps if I set the fucking timer. No, I let it cool off too much, so I doughed in. It was about 149, 150 in spots and 148 in other spots. So I'm gonna let it go a half hour, and I'm gonna add my mash out water, which will be a gallon of boiling water to bring the temp up. And then we'll let it sit another half hour and start sparging. Cheers. Look at that bad boy. It's unreal how good this fucking corn is. Years ago, I went to all the guys at the farmer's market. Tried them all out before I was having a big corn roast. Like the winner, I'm gonna buy eight fucking dozen from. This was the winner. Now I don't need to check anymore. They're always consistently the best fucking corn ever. Anywhere. That's the fucking bomb right there. This is tits. I just had it a week ago. Ate a dozen. The wife had 2 pieces, so I had 10 of the dozen. I'm still blown away. Fuck. That's the shit right there. Hey, good boy. Let's go in the house. up to 156. Maybe 157. Oh, went too far. Liquid 38 would help. Alright, we gotta get 3.5 plus the pint that I forgot to add to the mash. Almost a pint. 1.5 cups versus 2. Alright, we got our 1 ounce of East Kent Goldings for our first wort hop, 1 ounce. Booyah. Third loft, about 1.5 gallons. And now we're filling her. Blah, blah, blah. The aroma! You can smell the oak. You can totally smell the bourbon. Very inviting. Nothing from the hops. Maybe some slight spiciness, but I don't know if that's the wood or the bourbon or a combo of the two or the three. But hops are not a major player at all. I feel like there's a little maltiness in the aroma as well. Those first wort hops for UK East Kent Golding. 7.2 alpha, 2.6 beta. Boom. I'm making a Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. I gotta have a fucking cigar.
Yes, sir.
Ruff, 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 ruff. Can you look at your nose? Look over here. See it. Up here. Hey. Right there. Just look at you. What are you doing? You got that all over your nose, man, and your ears. You silly dude. You're a very good boy, Sparky. Can you look up here? Bless you. What? It's because I'm out of beer? Does that upset you?
Oh.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I know. I should go get one. Yeah? You think so too? What kind should I go get? What kind? A cold one? Alright, we can do that. The taste! Smooth. It's not overwhelming with the bourbon. It's definitely a main player, but it's very well balanced. It's nice. It's Butchie approved. Excellent lacing. Excellent lacing. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, we're getting that shit ready for later. Ba-boom. What the? That motherfucker's got his back to it. What? No, but I just added the half ounce of Fuggles for 5 minutes.
Final thoughts!
Totally digging the balanced combo of the wood, the bourbon, and the beer. I feel like the maltiness, the hops, everything just seems to be at the perfect levels. Fucking tits, man. This gets 2 butchy thumbs up.
2 butchy thumbs up!
Totally love the tannins that I get from the wood. Totally digging on that. Especially with the combo with the bourbon. Maker's Mark is just fucking awesome in here. Awesome. This is definitely a do again. Don't change a thing. Try to get it just like this again, except double the batch. So it's basically a sessionable bourbon barrel aged beer.
Wood aged. Final thoughts. Want more?
She's pretty clear.
Yummy. Bye bye. Bye.